Boom! What's going on, everyone? This is Steve Larson. Welcome to Secret MLM Hacks Radio. Today I want to teach you guys what has made my team so unique. We're actually following a pattern. If you're like me, you know MLM is an amazing opportunity to grow a real asset for yourself. But you also see that there's huge issues starting to emerge. Like, why haven't big MLMs let tactics change in over 30 years? Or why have they been cutting commissions smaller and smaller? Or even, how dumb is it that old MLM rules say you'll get in trouble when you use the internet to grow your team? These are some of the blaring questions we all face today. This podcast will show you how real MLMers like us are waging war on the old dying methods. And we aren't cheating by only bugging uninterested family and friends. Follow this podcast while I expose the shocking methods I'm using to build my 10,000 person downline and get people begging to join my team daily. Here's to the new tactics without all those old, rusty MLM shackles. My name is Steve Larson, and welcome to Secret MLM Hacks Radio. What's up, my friends? Hey, okay, so I want to share with you guys something kind of cool. I have a program that I make available to everybody in my downline, not just those who are directly underneath me. And it's a program where they can send people their recruiting through it. And it takes care of like 90% of the heavy lifting of onboarding somebody into not just our downline, but also into using all these funnels and all the automations that we use. So what's cool about the MLM I'm in is that they're super psyched about all the stuff that I do. And they're like, hey, yeah, go for it. You got major green lights. So we go and we build funnels and we send traffic and we do all these internet marketing things that most MLMs are not usually very keen on letting people do. So it's super cool. So I'm grabbing a marker here. What I wanted to do real fast is to just walk through what it is that we're actually doing. And just from a high level strategy. Obviously, yes, it took a lot of work to settle this up, you know. So when you see it, don't freak out and be like, oh, I have to go do all this. No, I'm just teaching you why we're so unique, like why we're so different and what's made it so different. So anyways, I got notes down here, so that's why I'm looking down. So if you see me. All right, so number one, the biggest thing that I'm trying to teach people is like, okay, first of all, let's start right in the middle here, okay? Your MLM, right? Most of the time, what an MLM teaches about is the MLM itself. That makes sense. That's what they're selling, right? You can't blame them. But there's a whole bunch of other problems that you need to solve if you're actually going to turn this into a business, right? How am I going to get leads? How am I going to train and teach other people once they get underneath, right? How am I going to go and get people on the continuity plans, right, where they're paying every single month and auto ships and such, right? There's a lot of other problems you need to solve, not just for yourself, but everybody else coming in likely has those same exact questions, right? I mean, they're exact same. So this is what we teach. This is what we do. What makes what I do so unique is this, okay? Let me just erase this real quick here. Okay, whoever can spend the most money to acquire a customer wins, right? Whoever can spend the most money to acquire a customer wins. If you can spend only $10 in ads, okay, and I can spend 15, I'm gonna destroy you. Okay, I'm gonna just because of the way, right, I can put my message in front of more people. Okay, well that's a direct response marketing. That's an internet marketing principle. But what we've been doing is using that in the MLM space. It's the reason why my stuff's done so well in the past little bit, because no one else is doing it. Like, and I don't understand. Right? Or when I say no, like very few. I have to hunt hard, and even then, like they don't always necessarily do it anyway. Okay, so here's the big principle. Okay. What I do is I create a product right here. I create my own product, my own, okay? And let's say that I'm selling it for, I don't know, 27 bucks, okay? I create a product for $27 and I'm driving ads to it, okay? This is just kind of a scenario. I'm sorry for a little bit of a glare, by the way, too, but anyway. Okay, so what I do is I'm driving ads and I drive ads, boom, straight to the product, right? Facebook ads. After they buy the product, it's very simple. I just say, hey, do you want to join my MLM? And I'll do it in a whole bunch of email automation sequences, or I'll do it on a thank you page. I'm not actually the one doing it. It's how we're getting so many leads. So I just automated all of this, okay? So if I have this product right here, right, and then afterwards, I'm very softly asking them, do you want to join this MLM? Okay? What I really am doing, okay, is when somebody comes in and they buy this $27 thing, I don't take profit. I take all that $27, okay, and I go and I roll it right back in. Hopefully you guys, okay, I roll it directly back into ads. What that does is it lets me create a machine in front of my MLM that is going out and fishing people, okay? It's going out, it's putting hooks all over the place, and it's paying for my ads. I've never put $1 of my own in my ads ever, okay? Because of this. Create a product, I sell it, all that money goes back into ads. It's just the machine. But on the back, I'm spinning out leads, shooting them over to my MLM, okay? So what we're really doing then is this. And again, I'm going back to my notes, making sure I got this all here. What I'm doing is I'm shooting them over to my MLM. After that, I drew this picture. That's why I'm redrawing it, okay? What I do though is I shoot them over to my MLM, but I'm shooting them over to this application, right? A recruiting funnel. It automates the recruiting process, okay? So I say, hey, do you want to come join the MLM? If you do, come over here and apply to join my downline, right? If you apply to join my downline and you make it, we'll give you the very same systems you just walked through so that you can generate leads as well, besides friends and family. I'm not telling you to not go to them if they're going to be a good fit. I'm saying once you're done and those leads are dried up, here's how you go get more leads, right? And I go and I solve all those problems for them, okay? Well, once they apply, then I go and I get them on the phone. I do not let anybody join my downline if I can't even get on the phone with them, right? I don't like getting on the phone. It's not really my thing, right? But guess who's getting on the phone? Cool phone closers with using a very simple script. And guess who those phone closers are? People in my downline, okay? So they can go in, right? Closers on the phone. So they can go in and answer the last few questions that they've already gone through. And then all we're doing is we have a program we send them afterwards if they went, right? There's a program that we send them if they get accepted. There's a program that we send to them that handles all of the onboarding. It handles all the major questions, handles all the, hey, first do this in your back office, then do this in your back office. And it's 30 days and it drips on out to them. And it's a 30-day sequence that both onboards them for what my MLM is, how to set stuff up, how to set up auto ship, how to go talk to people. But then also, here's the recruiting funnels that we just barely said we'd hand to you. Here's this, right? And it's all these assets. That's why, hopefully that's made sense. Like in all of Secret MLM Hacks Radio, I don't know that I've ever drawn like the top level strategy of really what's going on with this. So that's why I wanted to do this. All I'm doing is I'm generating money through other small products, even up to, even more expensive products, but it's not for profit. It's so that I can go and continually speak louder and louder on the internet because money is faster than time. Okay? Money is faster than time. So I can go and I can speak to tons of people, all automated with ads, if I just drop some money out there. Or I could go hang out at a freaking mall and talk to people who are likely not interested and don't have opportunities on their mind right then, right? They're just trying to shop. You know what I'm saying? Like the further and more I've done this, I'm like, it just makes zero sense for me to influence my team to go do that. If they want to, sweet. I'm just not going to teach that as part of my strategy. I would rather teach them how to put ads in front of people who are likely going to join already. And then let's have them, if they want to, buy this cool little product. Then afterwards, let's go and let's automate our pitching to them and get them to go apply. That's basically it, okay? So just because I know there's lines all over the place with this. That's it. That's what makes our team so unique. That's exactly what we've been doing. So go in, you can model that on your own with your own team. And, every single one of those little spots, those stations, that's a piece of automation. It did take a long time. It took a long time to build. But it's been cool. All right, so basically, right, I'm going to take traffic. And traffic is something that I can control on the internet. I can hand a couple bucks to Zuckerberg and he's going to send me some eyeballs, right? So I'm going to send some traffic and I'm going to send it to a product. We often call these products SLOs, meaning a self-liquidating offer. We're not trying to make money on it. It self-liquidates our ad cost, okay? So we're sending it through an SLO, self-liquidating offer, maybe, right? Anything from $7 to $2,000, all these little products. So the name of the game for us right now is we're just making different kinds of front-end products, not for money, to dump back into traffic. Okay. Then we soft pitch people. Right? Ooh, there's a little arrow. Okay. Then we soft pitch people into our MLM by telling them, hey, go apply to join our downline here. And then we get them on the phone. If they actually apply and they're like, yeah, this is a good fit for me. I actually really do want to do this. Okay, then once they've gone through the phone, they said, yes, I want this. We walk them through the sign up process. But then what they're doing at this point is we've automated a lot of the traffic. We've automated a lot of the training after they actually join, both from what our MLM is wanting us to go do, and then also from my standpoint, let's give you a lot of these systems so that you can get off the ground and running. And that was actually the hardest part, is because I had to like. It took me forever because I had to make sure that it wasn't like I'm a geek, right? I totally am. I'm 100% internet geek, and I totally get it, but I don't want to have to require my people to be a geek in order to pull off what I've done. You know what I mean? So that was the hardest part, is like just keeping it super, super like, look, just do this, then do this, then do this, boom. You know what I mean? All right. So then once they actually join, then what we're doing is we send them to a super cool onboarding funnel that's onboarding sequence. It's 30 days dripped out to them. First do this, then do this, then do this, then this. And it walks them through our MLM's sign-up bonuses. And like, hey, right, those fast action bonuses, a lot of times MLMs will offer as soon as you join. That's exactly what we're doing, is we're walking them through that, how to set it up, how to take advantage of it, how to set up all these other funnels. And anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys like what makes us so different, because I'm getting more and more questions about it. And frankly, I wanted an episode to point back to. But this is it, okay? This is how we do it. When most of the time, here's what MLMs provide for you, right? They will say, hey, here's a whole bunch of education on just the MLM. And then some of them, right? Some of them do pretty well with the whole three-way thing or phone closers. Hardly anybody has like a dedicated, like the real heavy hitters will have like an onboarding thing, right? This is our team's onboarding thing, right? And this is which usually includes far more phone calls, and it just drives me nuts. But like the thing that has made us super, super unique is this part. I'm gonna teach our peeps how to get traffic, right? I teach them how to create these little front end products, and I give them a whole bunch of them as well that are pre-made. And then afterwards, we're farming out. Because of these products, we know that when they buy them, they're gonna be a good fit for our MLM. So anyways, that's how we've been doing it. And I thought it'd be kind of cool to share that with you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys like this kind of stuff, I challenge you to go start drafting it out. And this is how I treat it like an actual business rather than just like a hobby. Okay, this is how I treat it like an internet company plus MLM, right? Info products plus MLM. And that's how I've killed it so much. And that's how we're doing as we are. So it's exciting stuff, guys. And hopefully you took something from that. Thanks, guys. And honestly, I would love a review. I was looking at some reviews from these other people in iTunes for their podcasts in the MLM space. MLM, network marketing, direct sales, whatever the heck you want to call it now. Right? And I hope you guys see, like, I am showing you like everything, right? This is like what the big guys actually do. And I wanted to share with you guys as I've been building it, putting together, like, this is what I'm doing, right? And I've been looking at some of the other content from some of these other people, and I'm not making fun of them, but dang, man, like I give a lot of crap here. I give a lot of stuff. Like I would love a review. And like my show has like, I think 40 reviews right now, which is great. And I thank you very, very much. But I would love to have as many reviews as some of these other shows with not nearly as good content. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I guess I'm begging, I'm asking. I'm not begging, but anyway, if you could leave me a review, an honest review in iTunes, that would be very, very helpful. I'm trying to convince iTunes that this is good stuff and that people should tune into it. And I'm excited. It's definitely changing the MLM industry. We're starting to get a lot of eyeballs from not just distributors. We're getting a lot of eyeballs now. Again, it's like a second wave from actual MLMs and CEOs of MLMs. So it's starting to work, which is really exciting. All right, guys, see you later. See you in the next episode. Bye.
Hey, thanks for listening. And now as I record this outro here, I'm over 80 episodes into the Secret MLM Hacks radio show. And I've done my best to keep this podcast strictly educational, and I don't pitch anybody or even tell you what MLM I'm in. However, the number of emails, Facebook messages, text messages, people who hunt my phone number down or even find my address, it's kind of insane, and it's kind of become unmanageable. If I'm going to take this show where I want to, that noise is only going to grow. So here it is. here's my extremely soft pitch right here, okay? I'm not gonna even tell you what MLM I'm in here either, but if you wanna join my downline or simply find out more, literally go to joinmydownline.com. Simply for transparency, when someone joins my downline, this is what they get. They get auto lead and recruiting funnels, proven product sales funnels, a 30-day step-by-step setup system, easy traffic methods, as well as unique upline support that's been assigned to us from our MLM headquarters, which is pretty awesome. All of what I do is not only approved by my MLM, but they consistently ask me to build funnels for the MLM itself. So again, if you want to jump on the phone and see if this is a good fit, literally go to joinmydownline.com. This is just to direct some of the noise I personally experience as I talk about and reveal a lot of these tools that my team has access to, which I know is unconventional and it's kind of shaking the industry, which is really fun. If you're interested in actually making MLM an asset, joinmydownline.com is where you need to go now.